Order. Order is your ability to develop consciousness in proper sequence: mind, body, and affairs. Order is your adjustment and harmony in health, illumination, and prosperity. Order eliminates generalizations. A divine plan is unfolding through you now. Order is your ability to keep God first in your continuous development. You are on a journey of consciousness development and transformation. But when you are going someplace, you should always know where you are going and how you're going to get there. In consciousness development, the goal is the attainment of Christ consciousness. The way you attain it is through adhering to spiritual principles. So you have your goal and the way. Your vehicle is a physical body which is propelled by your thoughts and your feelings. And of course, your thoughts and your feelings originate from Source, or God. In their pure form, thoughts and feelings are divine wisdom and divine love. But as they are filtered through your consciousness, they manifest as personal thoughts and personal feelings. It is best that you keep your mind, your body, and your affairs in perfect order, so that this wonderful balance of thoughts and feelings keeps you focused on your goal, Christ awareness. But there are times when things get out of order. A personal negative thought can result in a negative belief, and the natural unfoldment becomes disturbed. Emotions pick up the disturbance, and chaos results throughout your entire consciousness. Order is your ability to develop consciousness in proper sequence. Your sequence is different from that of all other souls. What you are meant to experience, no one else experiences in just the same way. This uniqueness is expressed through your mind, through your body, and through your affairs. If your affairs are out of order, it is a reflection that your thinking is out of order. If your body is out of order, it is a reflection that your emotions are out of order. If you can't detect how you are out of order, you can steel yourself to divine order and permit it to affect your consciousness. Upon invitation, the Christ in you transforms your consciousness from confusion to order. Soon it is revealed to you what your first step should be in establishing order in your affairs. You have made many conclusions in your life, and some of them are incorrect. It is these incorrect conclusions that must be disconnected and rewired, so to speak. Order is your adjustment and harmony in health, illumination, and prosperity. Your body temple is a human mechanism which contains spirit as your soul. As a mechanism, it is completely obedient to your consciousness. Like a computer, if it receives improper programming, it will go out of order or break down. Divine order restores in you that which is out of sequence. Let us assume that you are physically ill. Perhaps you are doing things in your life that are not adherent to spiritual principles. Perhaps you are holding thoughts and feelings that are causing short circuits in your consciousness. Your body too will short circuit because it is completely a product of your consciousness. A Band-Aid might help, but the real correction needs to come from within. If a person puts his job before his family, his subconscious might tell him that he's out of order. Soon the guilt will cause a short circuit which can result in an illness that will keep him at home with his family. If he steels himself to divine order, he will have revealed to him that which should come first. Remember this. Whenever order reveals to you which adjustments you need to make, you discover that there is more than enough time to do all things. Less time is necessary when things are in proper sequence. Many times people get out of order thinking that they don't have time to accomplish everything. Divine order will always reveal to you enough time to do all the things which you are meant to do. So whenever you feel that you don't have enough time to do it all, steel yourself to divine order. Order eliminates generalizations. Too often people can't identify the problem or the solution. You have 12 beautiful spiritual gifts, each for a specific purpose in consciousness building. It is important to understand the 12 so that you know which ones to call upon in meeting a challenge. It is orderly to resolve hate with love, chaos with order, frustration with strength, ignorance with judgment, and so on. Many people conclude that every time they have a challenge or desire, they need more faith. This simply is not true. Perhaps bringing something from the invisible is not the issue at all. Perhaps it is a matter of judgment or love. Spirit is perfect order, and you must be orderly in your acknowledgement of it. If you find difficulty in discovering where you are out of balance, listen to your wording in describing the problem. If you are making statements like, "I don't understand," then steel yourself to divine understanding. If your wording infers impatience and weakness, steel yourself toward divine strength. If your comments reveal that you can't see where the resolution will come from, then steel yourself toward faith. Be specific and witness the release of the most powerful inner movement your consciousness has ever experienced. A divine plan is unfolding through you now. You have a magnificent purpose on this planet Earth, and your realization of this purpose is coming in a special way. It is your contribution to the uplifting of mankind. But this plan needs to unfold in an orderly manner that will result in consciousness development for you. So two things are being accomplished at the same time. On the one hand, the plan is showing you how to serve. On the other, you are growing in awareness. In your development, there is no limitation as to time, space, or means, because God is infinite with neither beginning nor end. But all this infiniteness is a little mind-boggling to you as an individual. Therefore, you have a wonderful spiritual gift which translates this infinite time, space, and means into when, where, and how. It is necessary for you as a human to understand when you are meant to do something, where to do it, and how to do it. Steeling yourself to order releases all this infiniteness into your consciousness as answers to when, where, and how. An interesting thing to note is that it takes place in your consciousness instantly, just like judgment. Order is one of those instantaneous actions that immediately starts the outworking of your affairs. It might take a while for it to appear on the outer, but it begins with your first affirmative declaration of order. Order is your ability to keep God first. In your continuous development, you might think these explanations of order are too complex to comprehend when one is facing chaos and confusion. How does one find order and proper sequence under pressure? Just say God first. That's all it takes. That starts your consciousness accepting the proper connections and sequences of information and inspiration. If you can place God first in any situation, that situation has no choice but to fall into order. If you place personal love first, then step 3 might follow step 7, and step 2 might follow step 88. But if you put God first, step 2 falls into line and immediately precedes step 3. Step 4 follows, and orderly revelations continue. The minute your priority moves from God to money, lust, or ego, your sequence has permission to slip into chaos. If you feel you don't know where to begin or which step to take next, insist on God first in your life, and the mystery will begin to unravel. There's no coincidence in spirit, other than divine coincidence. You are in your right place at the right time, studying the perfect lesson right now.